We have reports that a Leafs trade may be incoming to bring in a defenseman, as well as an injury update on Mark Giordano, and an update on Fraser Minten since he's been sent back to the WHL. So you're going to want to stick around on this episode of Hattrick HQ. But before we get into that, just want to say that 83.7% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you're looking for a place to daily NHL, daily Leafs content, look no further, go down below, hit that subscribe button, become part of the community here, because we'll be here all season long, keeping you up to date on what's happening around the league. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, and that is Fraser Minten continues to dominate. And yes, Fraser Minten was recently sent back to the WHL after his time with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he has continued his success over there. As we take a look here, Fraser Minten scored in his debut with the Saskatoon Blades last night, extended his point streak to 7 games after collecting 2 goals and an assist in his final game with Kamloops on Wednesday. So far, his total this season through 8 games, he has 4 goals, 11 points, 56 shots on goal, and a 55.5 percentage on faceoffs. And it just shows here like how good this player is, how good this prospect is for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, we've seen it here in preseason, we've seen it in training camp, and we've seen it for a few games in the regular season as well. So it's just great to see that Fraser Minten is back in the WHL, playing his game, playing how he normally would play, and he's obviously his face-off percentage numbers have been skyrocketed ever since he was with the Leafs. Maybe he learned something there from some of the veteran centermen that the Toronto Maple Leafs have. And it's just great to see this guy get back over there and in 8 games have 56 shots on goal. That is a ridiculous number. With 4 goals as well, 11 points. I mean, he's lighting it up over there, over a point per game in the WHL. And there's no doubt in my mind that we will see Fraser Minten back next year, definitely in training camp. And I really do think that he will be on this opening night roster, and he'll just be ready to, get back in there. He's got a taste of it now, and he's going to try to do everything in his power to get back to the NHL. So I'm really excited to see what this guy can do for the rest of the season over with the Saskatoon Blades, and then eventually what he can do next year with this Toronto Maple Leafs team. But we're going to get into our next topic of the video here, and that is Mark Giordano injury update. And in the games the other day, Mark Giordano did suffer an injury, as we see here from David Alter. Sheldon Keefe confirms a hand injury for Mark Giordano. He's still being evaluated, but will miss tomorrow's game, and beyond that, we don't know the extent of it. And obviously, I mean, this is all, it just keeps going downward for the defense of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It seems like they're dealing with a defenseman going down with an injury almost every week or every couple of weeks now. And it really sucks to see that another defenseman who has been playing very well for them this season, at I think it's like he's 40 years old or 40 plus right now, has been playing great for Toronto, has really been a rock for this defensive core during the beginning of the season. Now we see him going down with a hand injury. We really hope it isn't anything serious. Really hope he doesn't need surgery, because that would mean he would be out for an extended period of time. Maybe he's just, got some swelling or something like that. He can't really grip the stick as good, or whatever it may be. Maybe as of now, we just assume that he's on the day-to-day basis and really hope that he can recover and come back very soon, because like I said, this guy's been a rock to this defense this year. He's been very consistent defensively, been great in his own zone, been great in the offensive zone as well. So I really hope this guy gets back, because like I said, he's been playing very solid this year. One of the better defensemen, hasn't suffered an injury until right now, and we just want to see him get back there, back out on the ice with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and continue the rest of his season, because I really do think that they need this guy to be successful. He's such a veteran. He's teaching all these young defensemen that they have all his experience in the NHL, and it's only helping the Leafs D-core out. You can see game in, game out, the defense is, getting a little bit better. I know that there is rumors that they are looking for moves to kind of bring in some guys to replace guys who went down with injury. But hopefully, Mark Giordano can come back soon. He's not out for a long time, and it's just day-to-day. Maybe misses a couple of games and gets back in the lineup very soon. But we're going to get into our next topic of the video here, and that is Lybushkin to the Leafs. And we here on the channel have talked and discussed about rumors of trades that the Toronto Maple Leafs might make to replace John Klingberg, who went out on IR recently. And I know there's been a couple of names floating around, like Zadorov, we've talked about a lot. Tanev, we talked about a lot. But a new competitor has emerged today from Darren Dreger, and that is Ilya Lybushkin. And as we take a look here, obviously, Darren Dreger recently noted the Leafs' rumored interest in Tanev, like I just mentioned. He also suggested the interest in former Leaf Ilya Lybushkin of the Anaheim Ducks. And this is a guy who is more of a stay-at-home defenseman, a right-handed shot, something that Toronto was looking for right now at a really cheap cap hit as well. But if we take a look at his stats here, obviously he played 1 year in Toronto. And like I said, he's more of a stay-at-home defenseman. He goes out, blocks his shots, gets the hits. The type of defenseman that I really like. And just last year with Buffalo, or with Anaheim, with Buffalo last year, yes, he had 99 hits, 104 blocks, sorry about that. And so far this season with the Anaheim Ducks, he has 42 hits, 56 blocks. So, this is just great to see that they're interested in a guy like Lybushkin. I really do think that this guy is a great defenseman, a great stay-at-home defenseman, a right-handed shot that they do really need right now. And I really do think that we may see this happen at a really cheap cap hit. I'm just going to bring it up here. At only $2.75 million, we could really see this guy come in for maybe... they got the space there now with Klingberg being on the IR. They could bring him in for cheap, maybe try to bring in somebody else alongside of this guy with the extra cap space that they have. They may be able to get some of his salary retained by Anaheim if they, fork up a little bit more. But we just seen him get traded last year from Buffalo to Anaheim for a 4th round pick. So this is what we're looking at here for Toronto. You may throw up a late round pick, maybe a 4th, maybe a 5th round pick to get this guy in, and you pair him up there on your second defensive pairing, maybe your 3rd as a right-handed shot. He can really come in, make an impact here in Toronto. He, like I said, great stay-at-home defenseman. He's great in his own zone. He's great at getting the puck out, great at laying the body, and great at laying down, kneeling down to block those shots. And like we said, we've seen him here in Toronto before. We know his game. And I really do think that bringing him back here at a lower cost would really help out this team and really get them through their defensive struggles right now. So it'll be really interesting to see what will all come out of this. I really do hope to see him come to Toronto, but obviously if they are still gunning for Zadorov, I really don't think we see this guy, but I really do think that this is a great plan B option to have if the Zadorov deal falls through, or if Calgary's asking way too much to bring him in. I really do think bringing a guy like Lybushkin in could be a great fit here as well. Like I said, he's a stay-at-home defenseman, and it'd be great to see him here, right-handed shot that what they're really missing right now, so it'd be great to see him come in. But like I said, you got guys available like Tanev and Zadorov and all these guys that we've discussed here on the channel. So maybe if a deal like this maybe falls through, we might see Ilya Lybushkin come part of the Toronto Maple Leafs organization. But let me know down below, what do you think? I know a lot of you guys would rather see Zadorov come to the Leafs, but Ilya Lybushkin is a great backup option. But let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think? Who would you rather see come over? Do you get this guy at a lot of a cheaper trade? Like I said, maybe a 4th, 5th round pick. Maybe if you want some salary retained, you could throw in a low-end prospect there to sweeten up the deal a little bit too. I really do think that we could see this happen, like I said, if the Zadorov trade falls through. But let me know down below in the comment section. But with that said, let's get right into everybody's favorite topic here, and that is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to John. He said, "Now does Chicago bring in Phil Kessel?" And when I seen this comment last night, it really got my brain rolling. First, I'll shout out to you, John, for commenting on the video. Really appreciate it. But we've seen 2 veterans in Chicago go down. One got put on waivers, and now we see Phil Kessel, who's been fighting for a contract. Maybe they do bring a guy like Phil Kessel in to kind of take Connor Bedard under his wing, get him adjusted to the NHL. I really do think that this would be a great pickup, and I really want to see Phil back in the NHL. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, go down, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, go down below, comment on this video, let me know your thoughts on everything we talked about here today. But if you enjoyed the NHL and the Leafs, make sure to check out this video that's popping up on your screen right now. But with saying that, I've been KC. Keep your stick on the ice.